Howdy toddy to all my tubers out there in model building land. This Tommy with Colonel Reb scale models coming back at you with a little addendum to the video I posted last night for Chevy Cheeseburger's first build challenge. There was one other kit that I had started on previously that I had forgotten about because I have it in the box and it was just pushed off to the side. I didn't remember it until actually today, it just popped into my head. So I want to just add that to my list of things that I was working on when I got out of the hobby, and it's actually one of my favorite kits and one of my favorite cars. So I'm going to show you that right now and kind of throw that in there. It's got some things I got to fix on it that's apparently gotten broken over the years, so I really want to get to this one. You know, of course it was pushed back like the rest of them were while I'm trying to get these other builds done for my dad. Okay, so here it is. It's a Testors Fujimi Ferrari Dino 246 GTS Spider. It's a real nice kit. It seemed to, as I recall, go together very well. I think the kit, the box says it's like from '88. And it's funny, it's a huge box, but the actual model is very small, as you can tell. Of course, it's a very tiny car with the little 6-cylinder in it. But this is one of my favorite Ferraris of all time. The little Dino that was named for Enzo Ferrari's son, who later passed away. It's actually the only Ferrari built by the factory that didn't carry the Prancing Horse Ferrari logo. It had just a special Dino script logo and badges on it. So this is what I had done before. You know, I stopped in the hobby, and I hope that you can see some of this. This kit actually does have the posable tires and wheels, as you can see. Lighting's not very good in here. You know, the disc brakes and stuff there. So it does pose with those steel wheels that it comes with. I had detailed everything, as you can see. I recall it had for the dash, if I remember correctly, as you can see, I think those were obviously decals, and then I just dry brushed the silver accents on it. And I want to say that there is a decal to put on the steering wheel, but I can't remember now. You can see that I've detailed, you know, under the what they call the bonnet. You can see a little bit of dry brushing there and some details. Seats are done. Oh, there goes my light popping on. The seats are done, but one of the headrests apparently, I guess, got broke. Like it's got tiny the metal frames that come up, and then the headrest actually sits on there. The two little legs of it, one of them I think got broke, so I'm gonna have to just scratch build a couple of little joints there from the styrene. It came with the paper, the black paper straps for the seat belts, and then here's the 6-cylinder Ferrari engine. So pretty much this one was pretty far along when I stopped. As you can see, it's been, you know, painted and fixed. I didn't wire it. I think the Dodge Viper that I have, I think that was the first one, which I forgot to bring that one out, but I know that I know the Dodge Viper was later. So I think this car was probably a little bit after the Spitfire, so that's why I want to include it. But I don't think that it was anywhere near the first. I want to say I was probably working on one of the other two. But as far as cars go, this one definitely I've gotten a lot more farther along on. Now, I had played around with painting it red, but I think now once I do it again, I'll probably go with maybe yellow, or just come up with an off color, kind of a non-purist, non-Ferrari kind of color. But I do have to do a little, and it was painted. I think I had painted it, and I may have airbrushed it, with a primer and then put some red on it. I know it was red, but I've purple ponded it. The only thing was, I think either, I don't know if the purple pond did, I doubt it, doesn't usually weaken plastic, but there's a small, if you can see right here, there's a small little piece that came apart, as you can see on the other side, which is for the side markers. It snapped. It was weak, and it snapped on both ends. So I've glued it back together. I just haven't put it on the car. And then, you know, it's got the hood that pops up, and then it's, you know, with, as you can see, the back ones came down. But this has already, I've done this. I just need to smooth it and then get ready for primer and fix that one piece. But it went back together pretty well, so I think it shouldn't be much of a problem to do it. And then, like I said, the kit actually, the bonnet comes up, and both covers for the engine bay come up as well. So it's a really nice kit. I really enjoyed building it when I was working on it years ago. Got all the parts in the box. Very detailed as far as the instruction go. Good history of the car. So I like these tester Fujimi kits. I've had one or two of them, if I recall. So this is just another one. I know the Viper, I think I've shown that before in one of my intro videos, which has been detailed with wiring and stuff, but obviously that one was a little bit later than when I was building it. So at the time I even had several going on at the same time, the two planes, and then this Dino, and obviously the funny car. So just wanted to throw this one in there as another one that I have that still needs to be completed. So we'll just wait and see what Chevy has in mind for part 2 of this. I'm good to hear that he's going to kind of pull the date forward, so by the 10th, and he'll have it done, I guess, after he gets back from Atlanta from Acme. So I'm hoping to run into him there to see him. It'd be cool to see him in person after watching all these videos and stuff. So anyway, so signing off again, just kind of an addendum, adding it to what I did last night. So again, howdy toddy to everybody out there in model building land, and go Rebels.